Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Bloody Mary Day, and it's pretty damn good. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I miss my father. Um, so if you have a dad, call him up, go visit him, bake him a cake, have a drink with him, or have a drink with me, and we'll talk about him. I'm going to talk about a few other things, but I want to talk about my dad. My dad was an interesting fella. Um, he was a Vietnam vet. He was with the Big Red 1 Army Division. He saw a lot of combat. I remember one night he says, "Come on, I want to take you out to dinner and see a movie." I was like, "Well, yeah, let's go." Well, he took me to see Platoon. Well, no. First, he took me to a really nice restaurant. We had dinner, and then he took me to the movie theater, and we went in to see Platoon. He says, "I want you to sit here," and he says, "I want you to watch this movie." He said, "This is what it was like for me." I'm going, okay. I was like maybe, I don't know, 11-ish, 12. I don't remember when that movie came out. Anyway, I was pretty young. And I'm watching this movie, and, of course, I'm blown away. I'm like, holy crap. I was just a young girl. Maybe I was older than that. I might have been older than that. I don't remember. Don't quote me. But anyway, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, we're in the middle of some scenes, or some scenes are coming up, and he gets up and leaves. I'm like, holy shit. What the hell? So I'm sitting there by myself in the movie theater, and, well, there's people around me, but my dad's gone. Here I am watching these soldiers and this war, and, there's particular scenes that really bothered him, and I think the one that really bothered him the most was when they threw the grenade down in the hole, and the families and the kids were down there, and I think it's because that's something that he was a witness to at Vietnam. So when the movie was over, I got up and I was hoping he was out there. I'm like, God, where'd my dad go? And my dad was out there. He was waiting for me. So we get in the car and he's like, "Well, what'd you think?" And I was like, "That's horrible." He said, "Well, honey," he says, "that's the closest thing I can put to you to explain what I went through in Vietnam." So if you ever want to know about Vietnam from a Vietnam vet, he said Platoon was probably one of the closest movies to what really happened in his experience. So, Dad, here's to you, buddy. Thank you for your service and being a great dad. A few other things about my dad. He was also a kickboxer. He was into karate, and then he got into boxing, and he started training kickboxers. He trained Kevin McClellan. I don't know if you know who he is. You might be able to look him up. I don't know how to spell it, but I think he went to win some championships. I can remember when he was training him in an old barn, I'd go with him. Um, he was, like I said, a Vietnam vet, so there were some tumultuous times where he would just completely flip out. But, you know, and he was dangerous. Um, my dad ended up developing Alzheimer's, which I don't think was Alzheimer's. The doctors titled it as so. I think there were some brain injuries earlier in life. I think my grandfather had hit him in the head with an axe handle at one point in time before he went to the service. And then, of course, being a boxer and a kickboxer, how many times can you get hit in the head before there's some damage? Um, the last time that my dad ever came here to visit me, it scared me because he drove himself, and it's a pretty long way from where he was living to here. And he ended up passing away at 59. I guess he had had a situation, was taken to the psych ward of the hospital. When you have dementia, there's sometimes you have these situations that a medication can't control, and so they put you where they can watch you, monitor you, and then give you the proper medications in order to take care of the situation. Well, I guess while he was in there, another patient approached him, and he I don't know how badly he hurt the person or if he even hurt the person at all, but they induced him into a coma, which caused him to have a stroke, and then they never revived him. So they had him in an induced coma, and he never made it through. And I'm pretty sure he would have much rather liked it that way, due to the fact that, he was a dangerous guy, and he didn't want to live not knowing who he was or who people were and just start going downhill. So anyway, happy Father's Day to all the happy daddies, and even if you're a sad daddy, get happy. Happy Father's Day. So yeah. Let me have another drink here. I have a story. Okay, earlier this week we knew that the manager had lied to me at Kroger regarding the 99-cent products and the dollar coupons. We know that that was a lie. We had called corporate, talked to the store manager. No one knew what the hell she was talking about. Well, last night I go to Kroger to get my Saturday special deals. And guess who is running a register? Little Miss Lime Pants. Her little pants are just smoking. They're on fire. So anyway, I go down her aisle. Of course, I'm not going to miss an opportunity to be in front of her again, because I want her to know I'm still here. I'm still couponing, or I'm still large and in charge. There you go. Or it's like this. Sorry. So I go down her aisle, down her lane. I make sure that I tell her these are products that are on the rain check. They're for 99 cents, and I do have a $1 off coupon for them. And as you know, we called corporate and we got that all straightened out, that yes, they can in fact be used. Not a problem. Didn't have any problems with her. As a matter of fact, she did a few things that were really awesome and was bending over backwards for me, and I thanked her very much. But while she's ringing me out, this older fella, he's like standing behind me. He's got like 4 items. Why are you in a regular lane if you've got 15 items or less instead of going down to the express lane? Why are you coming through the lane where I have groceries and I have business to take care of? I have my groceries, I have my Kroger card, I have my coupons, I have to explain a couple of things, and then I write a check, and we have to do the check thing. You have 3 items. Go to the express lane. Don't huff and puff. It drives me crazy. Why would you go to a lane where there's people with carts full of groceries if you have 4 items? What the hell? That's stupid. That's like the person with the big cart that tries to go through the express lane. Come on. They have lanes for reasons, right? So anyway, this guy, he's getting huffy puffy. Looks all grumpy and scruffy. Like maybe he should have taken a bath and shaven his face and maybe put some clean clothes on or something before he come to the grocery store. Just saying. I wasn't clean, but I wasn't huffy. Well, I was a couple of times. But anyway. So, we did our transaction, and she folds up the receipt like they always do, and she says, "You saved $78.78. And he just looked at me. I looked at him. I went, "Yeah, that's how you do it." And he's just shaking his head. So here's the thing. Did he feel stupid because he was getting huffy and puffy? Or did he feel stupid because he was going to pay retail for everything that he had, which was 4 items in a regular lane, but still? Did he not realize that coupons actually work? I think that people think that couponing doesn't work. I think they think, why would I do that? It's not going to save me any money anyway. Really? $78? $78 is a lot of freaking money. Not to mention, I also got a bunch more gas points. Did you know that I saved 50 cents on my gas tank fill up last week? Yep. Because if you shop right now and you get that digital, the 2 times fuel points, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, if your bill is $100 before your sales and coupons, that's 10 cents. Okay, so then that doubles to 20 cents. And after coupons, you could spend $20 or $30. It doesn't matter. It's all about the front, the top, before it comes down. So that's how I save so much, because I work those deals so finely that I know that my top is going to be about $100, and then I'm only going to spend $30. You see, that's how you do it. But that old man, that's just one of many who have been like, yeah, go get a fucking newspaper. Oops. Go cut your coupons. Look at your ads. Don't use your coupons right away, though. That's the whole key. I think people are just not patient enough to do couponing, and it does take a lot of patience. It takes a lot of time, and people are not ready to commit to that. Well, you know what I would say? Put your damn phone down and try to do some couponing instead. Because if you're spending all of this time on your phone, number one, you're not spending time with your kids. And number two, you could be doing something to save you money rather than this. I don't know. So anyway, I'm about out of Bloody Mary. I'm going to need another one. And I hope you all have a great day. Bye.